The fact of the matter is you were the best thing that happened to them and they fumbled you. And now they have to live with that regret. And I know no one wants to hear this, but you were put in their life to be their lesson. And I know that probably just really just gets under your skin and make you think, well, God, why do I have to be the one to be somebody's lesson? I gave my heart to that person. I know you gave your heart to that person, but you are such an amazing person. God used you to teach that person a lesson. Because had you been, you're such an amazing individual. You're such a good person. You're such a kind-hearted person. You have a heart as pure as gold. You are something that person has never experienced. You are you're an example of the love of Christ. You're an example of God's love here on earth. You were here to first teach that person, for one, this type of love is possible. For two, there are consequences to your actions. You have to teach that person that there is consequences to their actions. And if they want such a great person, they have to become that very person in character. They can't continue to misuse people, to mistreat people, to lie, to deceive people, to manipulate, to do people wrong. They can't do that and expect to find and keep good people in their life. It's just not going to work that way. You were the best thing that ever happened to that person. It really sucks to pray and ask God for something, and then he gives it to you, and then you lose the very thing that you prayed for because you were unequipped. You were not prepared to handle that. So the very things that you're praying and asking God for, prepare yourself for those things. You got to do a heart check and see, are you ready for that next level? Are you ready for the things that you've been praying for? Can you handle it? Because I believe it was Dr. Miles Monroe that said, whatever you mismanage in your life, you will lose. And that goes for anything. That goes for anything, be it a job, a spouse, anything. If you mismanage your finances, if you mismanage them, you will lose them. You were the best thing that happened to that person. You made that person better. You made that person want to become better. And ultimately, you leaving is going to make that person better. Because for one, they have to deal with the reality that they lost you.